This is Cornbread's review. Hey, this is Cornbread's review. This is Cornbread's review. Talk about the hottest movies, old and new. Cinema breakdown, grasping the truth. No acting, I leave that for the cast and the crew. The capture the cool, not theatrical goose. So you better be direct or you have to produce something to break in like last minute news and keep quiet when the real boy Matt and they rules. Woo.
Welcome back for another episode of Cornbread Movie Review. We are back. I appreciate y'all, all the viewers, the subscribers, the listeners. Thank y'all. Today we got another movie review, man, and I got little Muffin over here, man.
Big Muffin.
You big Muffin? Okay. Tell the people.
So today we will be reacting to Buzz Lightyear, the new movie that's from Toy Story, like. You know the Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story?
It is. Well, make sure y'all like and subscribe before we get into the movie, man. But like you just said, we're going to review Buzz Lightyear. It is out, ladies and gentlemen. It's in theaters. It is rated PG. If this is the first time you've seen Cornbread Movie Review, understand I do each movie in 5 different categories: acting, cinematography, storytelling. Did I get what I bought, and is it a must-see? We add that up, and then it spits out a number, man. So you ready to get started?
Yep.
All right. First category is acting. So Chris Evans, you know, he plays Captain America. You know, in Disney, but he plays Buzz Lightyear in this movie. Buzz Lightyear, man. So how do you think he did acting? I mean, he was pretty funny. What?
Yeah, I think he was doing cool, and all that. It was kind of cool. I think he's the perfect person for the actor of Buzz Lightyear.
I like that. In this, he plays a person that's overconfident. He's not afraid of the job or the mission, but sometimes he, goes by himself. He doesn't need a team, and sometimes it hurts everybody too. Yeah. You know. Mm-hmm. Also in this movie is Keke Palmer. She plays Izzy Hawthorne. She was the granddaughter. Mm-hmm. And we'll get into how she became the granddaughter, which lined up with Buzz Lightyear. But she plays a person who, is a team player, but she has to get over certain fears, stuff like that.
You gotta talk about the grandma too.
Well, talk about the grandma, man. What you think about the grandma?
So, the grandma, I forgot her name, but she is Buzz Lightyear team.
Yep, best friend.
Yeah, but there is some things that happen to her, but
and we'll get into it.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
And it was kind of cool that she was actually his what you call it, teammate? Yeah.
Yep.
Teammate, and it was kind of cool that she actually drove the ship a little.
And helped him out and gave him the cat.
Yeah. We gotta talk and do that. Remember?
Yeah, that's true. All right. But acting, unfortunately for, movies, cartoons like this, it's hard to really see the people's expression and how they, get the best out of their acting, because they could be in their home in a closet, doing acting. So they can't get as many points, but I think they captured a lot of stuff. It wasn't really emotional, but it was more learning and understanding that you got to be a part of a team. So acting category for me, it hurt them, being a cartoon, but the best they can get is a 3.5 out of 5 for acting, man. All right, next category, cinematography. You know what cinematography is, man?
No, not really.
So it's basically like how do things look, the aesthetic of it. I also put in this category, soundtrack, or let's say how they film certain things. So that's what cinematography is. For this, the budget is $200 million for this movie. You know how much money that is?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's a lot of pizza.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? How many?
$200 million.
For that movie?
For that movie. They spent $200 million for that movie.
Wow.
Crazy, man. It's also an hour and 40 minutes, right? It wasn't crazy long. Not really. So, so what do you think? How does it look? How did the movie look and feel and everything for you?
So, the space part, it looked a little cool. It looked like they were all over the place. I liked when they filmed the sun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, where they went past the sun. Buzz went past the sun, it was actually kind of cool. And he went past the sun a couple of times, but it's kind of weird that it I don't know how they put those little rings there in space, and I don't know how it was still there where it is supposed to be, but it was kind of cool where he went through it. It looked kind of cool, like it was a force field or something.
Yeah, so that is pretty cool with the force fields and the rings, how you have to use that to direct him back to whatever planet they're on. For me, what you think about the hyperspeed, man? You know, it took him plenty of times to get there, but hyperspeed was pretty cool. You know, with all the lights flashing behind him and he couldn't control it.
Yeah.
Everything looked cool. Everything was, you know, Pixar and Disney always do a top notch on visuals. 400 million, I don't know how they got up. You know, this movie kind of looks like all the other Pixar movies, so I don't know how they got away with 200 million. But I think it would have been great. And they had a 3D movie which we didn't make it to see. But I think if it would have been in 3D, we probably would have got more of the visual effects. So for me, cinematography, there was really no soundtrack, you know, no song leading into this movie to help you get that feel. It was not a musical, which is, you know, good too, that I appreciate. So for me, cinematography is just going to get a 4 out of 5 from me. All right? Now, next category, storytelling.
What about
What
my
you,
rate?
so we'll rate it. You rate it at the end. So you tell me what you think at the end. All right. All right, for storytelling, man. So you wanna set the ground rules on the storytelling, like how the movie started from beginning to end. You know, how did they do a good job in that? So you want me to set the ground rules and then you take it from there?
Sure.
All right. So with the movie starts, so you can give all your spoilers now. You know, when the movie starts, Buzz Lightyear. Hawthorne's trying to see if they can get off of this planet, see if the life can live on whatever planet they're on. I don't even know about it. And this is it's a prequel, not a sequel. That's something to keep in mind. You know, they said Andy had the toys, obviously Buzz Lightyear and Woody, but the Buzz Lightyear toy comes from this movie. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know what a sequel and a prequel is? So a sequel is a movie that happened after one movie. So if you got, kind of like seasons, how you got, what's the series you watching? Stranger Things, right? So you got season 1, and then season 2 happens right after season 1, right? Mm-hmm. So that's a sequel. That means they're in order. A prequel means that something happened before season 1. So that's what this is. It's a prequel. It happens before Toy Story. So I think that's pretty cool. So they're trying to get off this planet. They can't. They end up having life there. They stay there. Then some things happen where they can't get off. And that's what you said. They're trying to get the hyperspeed to get off of the planet, to put them back. I think one thing that was pretty cool is they talked about time travel. Mm-hmm. You know, how every 4 minutes was 4 years. That's wild, right? So they also talk about, like I said, the multiverse. So Disney is trying to be real slick, bringing other Marvel stuff in the multiverse. Now we're all used to it. So they brought that up in this movie, which is kind of crazy how there was, spoiler alert, obviously like 2 Buzz Lightyears and, 2 socks, which is the cat. The cat was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Buzz Lightyear started to go rogue, man. He felt like people were against him, even though they're kind of doing their job. But he felt like, no, I got to get off this planet to save everybody. What are you going to say?
And there's a cat that's actually helping people a lot.
Yeah.
And there's like 5 people in the team, counting as the cat, the robot in Buzz Lightyear team, and the grandma. No, not the grandma, but
she was just an older lady.
Yeah, another old lady in the team. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a boy and Buzz Lightyear and the
granddaughter. Yep,
yeah,
Izzy. So yeah, they had their own little team, and they couldn't do nothing right? They're acting funny. But hey, they'll make it happen. Buzz, like I said, Buzz Lightyear always wants to be the hero, man, and sometimes the team doesn't need you to be the superhero. One quote that really stuck out that I really enjoyed is Izzy said to Buzz Lightyear, she said, I don't need you to save us. I need you to join us. Remember that? When they were stuck in those little red traps and they had to combine together to get out of a situation. So That's good stuff to know in real life. You know, to get out of certain situations, you got to kind of know your role. And sometimes you could be hurting the team when you're, standoffish or not with the team. So that's pretty cool, man. So storytelling felt complete, right? Felt like a good movie. I don't know if there'll be a sequel or not, but to me, it was complete, solid movie, man. So for me, storytelling is going to get a 4 out of 5 from me. All right. Next category, did I get what I bought? Now, this movie is in theaters. It's not on Disney Plus or anywhere yet. Remember, you checked, right? It's not anywhere. A kid's ticket was $12, which is crazy, and that's a kid's ticket. So I'm sure anywhere between $10 to $20. They do have different variations of this movie, so you could watch it in standard or 3D or IMAX. So I'm sure your ticket will go up, up, and up. And then you got some candy and stuff, right? So, yeah, I'm sure I had to pay for all that, man. One thing that I really liked is kind of, overcome your fears, right? What were you scared of? What fears do you have?
Height.
Heights? You're afraid of bugs too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're afraid of bugs. And what?
There's a lot of stuff that I am afraid of.
Uh-huh.
I'm afraid of apeirophobia. Do you know what that is?
What's that? Scoot up.
So apeirophobia is a thing where you keep on saying things, but it isn't really there.
Oh, okay.
Like, where it looks like you have, like, sometimes when you have visions.
Visions, uh-huh.
Visions?
Like ghosts and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
It looks like, you're going through your head that something's right there, right in front of you. Sometimes I actually do have apeirophobia in my dreams.
Yeah, I think it's just because you're blind and you can't see. That's what that is.
No, it
Yeah,
isn't.
man. That's exactly what that is. It was some good humor in this movie, man. It was pretty funny, right? There was certain parts where, they're joking around or it's a serious part and somebody says something. So, good humor for adults and kids. I really appreciate that. There was also no Toy Story references, right? So, like I said, this is a prequel, so there's nothing to do with Woody and all that other stuff. So, unfortunately, if you was looking for that, they missed the ball. Or they just didn't mention it. It might be in Lightyear 2. They might bring that back. And then one thing I got to talk about, too, is there was a big problem with these countries talking about same-sex marriage and all that. That part of the movie is so irrelevant to this movie, man. Let everybody be everybody and just let them do what they do. Because it's still, played a part in the story anyway. So stop all the BS, man. So anyway, did I get what I bought? I'm going to say a 4 out of 5. I think I went into it with an open eyes of, hey, I'm excited to see what I get, and they lived up to that expectations. There were certain things that I didn't get, but they could leave the door open for, Lightyear 2 or maybe another sequel or prequel from something else. So 4 out of 5 did I get what I bought. Last category, is it a must-see? Now, remember they kept saying, what was Buzz Lightyear's favorite line in Toy Story? You remember?
Infinity and beyond.
Yeah, so you got a lot of that, man. So I think that was pretty cool. Like I said, from 1995, I grew up, Daddy grew up watching this show, man, so Toy Story. But now you got the little nostalgia of, okay, this is one of those main characters that everybody loved, and you get to see kind of his origin story. I appreciate that. It's a movie for all ages, too, right? Because you enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. You can't beat that. And there was one end credit, too, so stay after the credits. There is one end credits real quick. But is it a must-see? I'm going to say a 4.5 out of 5, man. I really enjoyed the movie. It wasn't bad. Wasn't bad watch, man. So overall, out of 10, what do you give this movie, man? Let the people know out there. I'll let you rate it.
It is.
You got it. They can't see you, man.
I gotta guess.
You got to guess. You wanted to rate every category. Now you can't rate one. Overall,
Okay.
out of 10, what do you rate this movie? Think it's a 6, 7, 8? Is it the best movie ever that you've seen? Is it a 9? What?
10 out of 10.
It's a 10 out of 10? This is the best movie, like top of the movie?
No, there's a lot of rates that I have.
That's what I'm
10 out of
saying.
10.
So how you rate
No,
all your
I'm
movies
talking
10 out of
about
10?
This isn't the favorite movie
Okay.
that I ever watched.
No, this year is this the best movie you've seen this year?
No.
Okay,
but I
so-
rated it 10 out of 10.
All right, so give it a 9.5 out of 10 then.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fit, man. You can't rate every movie that you see to 10 out of 10, man.
I'm not.
All right.
I didn't do that to Moon Knight.
That's
I
not a
didn't
movie.
know. I mean, it's a show, though.
Yeah, nah, they different, man. So 9.5. All right, I'm cool with that, man. For me, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Cornbread movie review. That's where you have it. You got a little Muffin over here giving it what'd you say, 9.5, and then I give it a 4 out of 5, man. So overall, it's basically like an 8 out of 10 as well. Make sure you check out my 2021 movie review, and there you have it, bro. So now we lead into the forgotten segment. So this is a part of the movie where I give y'all a movie that you forgot about, never heard of, or you've seen it, but you just need to go back and watch it, man. So for me, do you want to go first in the segment, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
All right, I'll go first, man. So this movie for me came out in 2011. It is PG-13, and that movie is Colombiana. Colombiana, ladies and gentlemen, this movie is this the female John Wick before she was, man. With Zoe Saldana, man, beautiful assassin revenge movie. Even when this comes on TV, I'm always watching this because this is always an oldie but goodie movie. So make sure you check out Colombiana. Tell the people your favorite movie, man. What's your favorite movie?
Probably Jumanji and
Jumanji, the one with Kevin Hart and The Rock? Okay. You know that's a remake, but that's cool. That's cool.
And
It's okay. We'll save another movie for next time. Okay. All right? Make sure y'all check out Jumanji. What do you like about Jumanji? Let the people know.
So the thing that I like about Jumanji is y'all might have saw it, but I'm just saying it again. Mm-hmm. Like, I kind of like it where they find, they're playing a game, you know, the Jumanji game.
Yep.
And then out of nowhere, it will just teleport them inside the board game.
Yeah, man.
And they'll just fall out the sky, and they have, like, I think they had 5 or 3 lives.
Was it 3? I think maybe 3. I think it was 3 lives, yeah.
Yeah.
And they kept dying. Kevin Hart was afraid of cake, or he couldn't eat cake and stuff, so that was pretty cool, right?
And, yeah, and they, one of them got captured by, what do you call it? Remember a alligator when they first got in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a hippo or alligator?
Hippo.
It was a hippo. Yeah, the hippo ate them, bro. It cooked them up, man. So make sure y'all check out Jumanji, like he said. Make sure you check out Colombiana and Buzz Lightyear, man. So we'll be back next time. How can the people follow you, man?
Roblox Guy441 on TikTok.
Okay, on TikTok, follow me, Cornbread Movie Review on TikTok and Cornbread 1016, man. We'll holla at you next week, bro. Peace.